And this week is critical for the stock market as investors get ready to digest a Fed decision, July jobs report, and earnings results from Mag 7 names Meta, Microsoft, Amazon, and Apple. Joining me now to highlight other earnings that should be on your radar this week is Victoria Greene from G Squared Private Wealth. Victoria, good to see you. So what are some of the B-sides that you think are worth listening to this week?
The B-side, oh man, it's so weird to talk about these companies as also rans. But look, tomorrow morning is crucial for multiple big companies in the United States. Things that I'm keeping my eye on, your UnitedHealth and Boeing. You know, both of those have had a lot of pressure, and they're kind of seeming to trend two different directions. UnitedHealth under significant pressure with the DOJ probe, which they kind of tried to deny, but then, actually, it is actually happening and confirmed that last week. And then Boeing on the flip side, we're really looking for one, maybe slow down the cash burn would be fantastic. And then two, we're looking for the turnaround story. We think it's intact. We really want to see them talking about, hey, we're going to be able to get out a little bit from regulation. We'll be able to produce more Maxes. We're going to ship more Maxes, and that we see the demand and backlog extremely high. I think those two are crucial to the United States economy. You've got some nice ones out there. Royal Caribbean's one I always keep an eye on. Cruises that have been just crushing it lately. So I think they could have a strong earnings. And then we have a couple still after hours here. Nucor Steel, one that I think is critical. You know, last quarter, they talked about this quarter, their earnings should be meaningfully better. So it needs to come in meaningfully higher. And then obviously we're also looking at like Waste Management, been a favorite stock of ours, and we need them to continue to expand, which we think we will with the Stericycle acquisition. So much happening, and that's just scratching the surface, John. Just every day is exciting right now.
Sure is, and we're going through those Nucor numbers that you mentioned. What do you view as being the story of this market? If you were fully invested during this period, then you think, well, the other folks, the naysayers, just didn't understand how strong this economy and maybe this administration really is. But if you weren't fully invested, maybe you're thinking, oh, well, this is overheated. The floor is going to fall out any minute. What do you think is the true story of this market?
It's timing the market is always better than timing the market. Age-old thing, and I know it's a little tired, but it's true. You need to be in this market right now. And the market doesn't look at what are things today. It looks at, is the world getting better or is the world getting worse? Are we going to see growth or are we going to see contraction? Right now, I'm in the bull camp because I think there's a strong story for continued expansion, continued CapEx, continued building. We're getting some certainty on tariffs. We have some more certainty on the tax situation here. And so I look and say the world, in my opinion, over the last 3 months has gotten better for companies in the market. So I think you should kind of throw in with the bull case here. And I get it. It's a huge wall of worry, but this market has showed resiliency in the face of bad news. And so I think it would take a lot. Obviously, you hit some weak seasonality in September. Everybody's kind of aware of that. Nobody be surprised, a little suck back in the fall. But right now, the bull story is intact, and I think you need to be participating.
For a while, it was the Fed or the bond market or policy or tariff fears. Are we back to the market actually trading on earnings?
God, I hope so. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't we have a great day if it was just trading on fundamentals? No, I think there's a lot. You're always going to have econ data coming in. I see PCE as crucial because I want that income and spending numbers high enough to continue to support buying the Nikes of the world. We need the consumer to be strong here. We need tariffs to continue to come in. Mexico, Canada, China, we need those big three, either get some extensions or get some deals done. You know, specifically Mexico for our automakers, they need that trade deal done. You know, I'd love to see a little bit more progress on that. But earnings have been there, and we are going to be parsing apart, can the Mag 7 continue to drive CapEx, which continues to drive expansion in the United States? As long as CapEx is expanding, as long as earnings growth is expanding, I think you have a very strong case for continued melt up.